Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading, and welcome also to our new home. Okay, this is our studio, our prayer room, our magical portal. I don't know what to call it yet. I've been calling it the magical portal. So I have moved the recording studio into the prayer room, and I've just been experiencing some sound issues because the prayer room has been optimized for prayers. The acoustics in here, I made this room so that it really vibrated the sound and really amplified the sound when I'm working with your prayers and doing your petitions and lighting your candles. And then now that I have moved the recording studio in here, I am hearing a lot of echo, and I have tried to sort out that echoey noise. And I'm losing at the moment because either the prayers, the sound is not as vibrating. I really work with sound. I'm a trained crystal ball player, sound healer. Okay, so sound is very important to me. So the sound of the prayers and the vibration and the acoustics are not right when the recording on the videos is right. So the prayer room and the prayers is taking priority at the moment. I guess what I'm saying is, if the sound is a bit echoey, I apologize. I'm sure as time goes on, I'll find a way around this. But right now, I've really spent a lot of time trying to get the sound right, and I have lost, and it's okay. Because I really enjoy working in this room. So I usually wake up in the morning and I get your orders, have a look at your orders, write your petitions out, meditate, really get grounded and centered. So this room is very powerful for me, okay? So this is why I thought it made sense to move the recording as well in here so that I can just have like one place that is just like boom in vibration. So here we are. Okay, I'm sure you can tell probably my energy is completely different as well. You'll be able to tell because I can tell. I feel so much more powerful when I'm in here. Beloved, you have received one major arcana card from our tarot cards. How rude of me. For those of you who are watching this video for the first time or my videos for the first time and you don't know what I'm talking about, I am the Tarot Diviner. I also work with your prayers, your petitions. I work with sound, and yeah, I do full moon ritual, new moon rituals, as well as work with different energies on a daily basis. So if you are wanting a prayer done, or if you are curious about what I'm talking about, you can go in the description box below. You can go on my website and you can go and have a look around and see what it is that I offer. Beloved, let's get back to the tea of this reading. You have one major arcana card of the strength card that has come up. You receive the energies of the Two of Swords as the energy that was opening up this reading for us. Now, the Two of Swords is that energy where you are feeling caught between a rock and a hard place. There are some decisions that you need to make, but it is not that easy. You can see that with our tarot card. If you look a little bit closer, we have our woman there. There are some monsters in the background. There are some challenges behind her. And in front of her, she has to choose whether she's going to walk in the line of fire or if she's going to go back to face those dragons that are behind her, that whatever that is behind her. So the divine is saying that for some of you, you are feeling that you need to make some important decisions about your future. And you are feeling that, well, I'm not really sure if I have everything that I need information-wise, and also clarity of thought. Because when we're looking at the swords operate on the mental plane. The swords are information. The swords are about really wanting that clarity so that you can get your sword and you can strike, and you want to make a clean strike, okay? But because you're feeling like you don't have all the information that you need, there's almost like a feeling of confusion. there's almost like a feeling of like that mental fogginess that is here. And the divine is saying that I want you to know that I am giving you the strength to deal with whatever it is that you're going through, okay? Especially if you're just feeling a lot of anxiety, the divine is saying that you are going to find a way. You are going to be gifted a way. You are going to be gifted the strength to tame this dragon that you are fighting with, okay? So whatever is happening, the divine is saying that the energies that you're working with this week is going to feel like almost like you don't know where the strength is coming from to take the action that you need to take. Because at some point, you have to make a choice. You cannot stay between the rock and the hard place, just, I don't know which way to go. The divine is saying that this week, your blessing is coming in from being given the strength so that you can go and take the action that you need to take, because you are receiving the energies of the Knight of Swords. The energies of the Knight of Swords, you can see, you are here. You are really focusing on where you are going. You are knowing your reasons why you are going there. Why? Because you have been gifted the strength. But not only that, you have been gifted the clarity that you need so that you can go and take the action that you need to take. So can you see there is a progression? There is a story that is currently developing. At this point, you are feeling like, I don't know what to do. The divine is saying, no problem. I have heard your prayers. I am answering your prayers, and your prayers are being answered by being given the blessings of the strength to deal with this situation and to receive the clarity that you need. And then once you have that clarity, you are going and baby, you are taking action. You are really like being single-minded about what it is that you're going to do next. Because now you have that aha moment, you have that clarity, you know how to strike, you know how to execute. So you started off as the number 2 and you progressed all the way up to the Knight of Swords. That is a lot of progression. That is a lot of steps that you're taking. I really love the energies of the Knight of Swords, because you're being given that energy of being brave. You're bravely going forward to execute. You are bravely going forward to take the action that you need to take, because you're realizing that you cannot just stay in one position. At some point, you have to choose. So whatever is happening, okay, there are some plot twists that are on the cards. So I feel that for some of you, you have been feeling stuck in a situation. You have been feeling stuck in a situation and you haven't known what to do. And now as you've been gifted the strength and the clarity to deal with the situation, I feel that someone has either been taking advantage of you, taking advantage of your situation, taking advantage of something. And now as you're taking your swords, as you're taking that strength, and now as you are bravely going forward to take the action that you need to take, it is going to be like plot twist. Okay? You thought I was just a sitting duck. You thought I was powerless. You thought that you were holding all the cards. Well, actually, the divine, my guides, my ancestors were looking out for me the whole time. They could see this situation from a higher perspective, and they gave me the intuition to know what to do. So I feel that there is just going to be something that happens this week where, boom, clarity just happens. Because of that clarity, you're able to just bravely go forward. You're able to go and speak to someone, because swords are about speech. And because Mercury is now gone direct as well, you're finally able to communicate what has been weighing heavy on your heart. All right? And you're willing to cut any ties that are keeping you tied to a situation, any ties, any cords that are keeping you in this situation. So there are definitely some choices and decisions that you are going to have to make. But again, remember what the divine said to you. You have a gift that is coming in to deal with this situation. That is beautiful. Okay. And I feel I'm really loving the energy that is here. When someone just gets smacked in the face, they were not expecting you to be that brave warrior Okay, they just thought you were just gonna stay being a pussy, you know, and then suddenly you got on your horse, you smacked them in the mouth, and they're like, whoa. And you're like, yeah, plot twist, motherfucker. You didn't see this coming, did you? And there is just an element of surprise that someone is not expecting because they think that they are holding all the cards. They think they've got you under their thumb, but they don't know that the divine is looking after you. They don't know that there's higher powers protecting and watching over you. Some of you, maybe you are getting involved in the candle ceremonies, okay? You're cutting the cords, you're cutting the ties, you are banishing bad luck, you are returning to sender bad energies, and then someone is not expecting for karma to come and knock on their door and deliver that plot twist that is just gonna be sort of like a left field type of thing that is going on. We need to talk about this. Okay, you left a situation behind. You delivered that plot twist, and yes, you're the warrior, you won. The divine is saying that there could be a temptation for you to be invited back into some toxic type of situation, into whatever situation this is. There just could be a reason why you feel to go back. The divine is saying, be very mindful and really watch your behaviors, especially from the past, because life makes sense looking backwards, never forward. You start putting all the pieces together when you're looking backwards. And so the divine is saying, stop returning to someone who keeps hurting you. For some of you, someone apologizes, they, I don't know, cry the tears, they say whatever it is, and you are like, oh, okay, let's work things out. Let's be friends again. Let's give this relationship another chance. Yes, I'll come back to that job. Whatever it is, the divine is saying that no. If someone was willing to take advantage of you because they felt that you didn't have any choices, why are you running back to them? They have shown you their true colors. When they thought you were powerless, they showed you their true colors. So please be very careful about running back to people who only deliver that blow when you are not expecting it. Okay, so whatever is happening, the divine is saying that whatever is going on in this situation where you're making some choices, where you're leaving some situation behind, it was meant to be. It was written in the stars. The whole exit, this great exit that is here that you're making courageously, it was written in the stars because it is connected to your growth. You have grown from the situation that was here where you felt powerless. And eventually, you realize that you cannot stay in this situation, and you realize that you had to be the one who had to come and rescue yourself. There was no one else coming to rescue you from this situation. And thank God, the divine, your guides, your ancestors, the celestial beings that walk with you were watching over you, that they gifted you this energy of this strength. And then you were able to take the action that you needed to take. So if we can summarize this reading, you have some important choices that you need to make. Okay, the divine is going to be sprinkling some magic, is going to be giving you the strength to deal with this situation, and then you are going to be able to take the action that you need to take. The bottom line is the divine is asking you, are you going to be brave enough to do what you know you need to do the right thing? Intuitively, you already know what this is all about, because remember, it was written in the stars. This whole journey was meant to be because you were receiving a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, a lot of downloads. And when you go in the future, you're going to know how to deal and navigate if you ever have to deal with similar type of situations. Beloved, this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to, I don't know if I mentioned it, after a while it like merges into like one thing. On June the 14th, it is the Sagittarius full moon, okay? This is the full moon ritual I'm going to be doing. It is all about this 14th of June. It's all going to be about working with the energies of Jupiter because Jupiter rules over Sagittarius. So, we are going to be calling in our blessings. We're going to be calling in the divine Jupiter to bring in our fortune, to bring in our luck in love, to bring in whatever it is that you need. Because the energies of Jupiter is very expansive. And when Jupiter is here, He wants to shower you with some blessings. He wants to give and give and give. So on this full moon that is coming up on the 14th of June, I am specifically going to be working with the energies of Jupiter, and specifically working with any of you who are wanting to manifest, any of you who are wanting to bring in and call in your fortune. So again, the candle services, if you want to be part of them, please do not wait until the last moment. Go and get your candle. I receive your candle. I sit with it, meditate, say my prayers, anoint that candle, and then work with your petition. Infuse your intentions. It takes some work. It doesn't just happen just like that. Every candle takes me at least half an hour. Sometimes the other candles can just feel like they have more work that they need to be just infused with, you know? So this is why I say to you, don't wait until the 13th or the 14th in the morning and then order your candle, because then that way I can't really give my all, and I really want to give my all. This is my calling. This is what I really love to do. The tarot is good too, but the candle services and prayer is that's my baby, okay? And I'm really thankful that finally I'm able to offer this with you, because I never really offered this to anyone on YouTube. I don't know, I just felt that people will be judgmental about these types of things. You know, I don't know. But the time was right. My guides were like, it is time. People are going through transitions. People are going through things. They need their prayers. They need their candle. They need their things, you know? So step up and offer the service. So for everyone who's already been working with me, I want to say that I absolutely appreciate you. And because of you, this is why we are in a much bigger space. I'm going to do an office tour, maybe. I'm going to show you the space. At the moment, I am still waiting for some stuff to be delivered. Some marble, because, you know, I'm working with fire, so I have to make sure that the place is as fire resistant as possible. Stuff is just taking forever to get delivered. It is testing my patience to the limit right now, but this is the divine's work. So I'm like, okay, the divine knows what they're doing. I'll show you the space once it is ready. It's already looking good. I've already started working with the space, but I'm really getting it ready for that new moon on the 14th of June. Oh my God, I'm rambling. I'm gonna let you go. Don't forget though to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. You know, why don't you subscribe? Join us. Beloved, I'll see you in my next video. It is a goodbye from me. Bye.